What's going on, everybody? JT here, coming at you with another episode of Pokemon Go, and Gen 7 is live on the other side of the world, which means we can get raids like this Tapu Koko I got right here. Now, he is an electric and fairy type, which means ground types are your primary thing. Use Garchomp, use Groudon like I have here. Those are the best ones. Poison works too, but it's not that great. And I think you won an 1810 as the Hundo, and I just got an 1805, so that's actually really amazing. Hopefully we'll catch this one, because I don't really want to go too hard on this. I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't mind doing a couple, but it can't be shiny, though the shiny on this thing looks amazing. It turns black. Oh, but that looks so cool. Our first ever Gen 7 Pokemon, and it looks really awesome. I love the Tapus, I really, really do. Though this one is my favorite. This one and Tapu Bulu, I guess. I'm not sure, but let's see what happens. Let's see if we get it on the first. We do not get it on the first ball. I was about to say, that'd be pretty cool, but no, not gonna happen. Let's just do another one. I am just barely missing the throw. He's very close. 1, 2, 3. Oh, perfect. Second ball. There we freaking go. This is amazing. I'm just so happy that we got this. And there it is, registered to the Dex. Now again, an 1805. Feels like it would be decent, so... Wow, a 98%. 15, 14, 15 as my first freaking Tapu Koko. Are you kidding me? That's insane. Oh my god, let's favor that for sure. We're never gonna get rid of that. I might go for a hundo, but honestly, like, a 98 is kind of just more than enough for me, you know what I mean? Now let's check out the moves on this bad boy. Let's go to items. We're gonna use an Elite Shift STM, and it also knows Struggle. Oh. Well, that's terrible. Are you serious? Okay, well, let's see what it's, let's see his charge moves. Oh, what? Feels like there's something wrong here. You know what? Let's try something here. Let's try something here. I'm going to use just a normal FSTM and, yes, Volt Switch. Okay, so we learned Volt Switch. I wonder why I kept saying Struggle. Oh well, so it does learn Volt Switch, which is a good fast move for this guy. As for its charge moves, I mean, it knows Thunder clearly. Let's just throw another charge move. I have plenty of them. It also learns Brave Bird. Could be decent. I don't know, maybe for Ultra League, I'm not sure. What else does it know? It knows Dazzling Gleam. All right, so it has 3 moves that I know of right now. I don't want to use too many charge TMs, but it has Dazzling Gleam, Thunder, and Brave Bird on it, so yeah, I could see this thing maybe being somewhat useful, but if not, at least we freaking got it, so I mean, that's cool. Also, Rockruffs in raids, and they can be shiny, they can be blue. I'm excited for that. In fact, I want to try to get both the daytime and the midnight form shiny as Dex entries, because that would be super awesome. I don't know about these ones just because these are from overseas, which means I'm not going to get too many of these raids at the moment. I wouldn't be able to join a new one if I don't actually catch the previous one. So anyways, first one shiny. No, it is not, but that's perfectly fine. Let's add it to the Dex, because again, we're probably gonna get more from Australia and New Zealand, and I don't wanna miss out on them, so we have to do this one. But the future ones, we won't. Hey, you stain that ball, young man. Absolutely not. I will say, I do like the design. It's a cute design. My favorite form out of the evolutions is definitely the Midnight form. I like the werewolf looking thing. And again, their evolutions look really good, but this thing doesn't wanna get caught. Come on, Rockruff, what are you doing, homie? Boom. That's a nice curve throw. That's not nearly as good as a great curveball throw, but is it gonna work though? Come on. Yes, okay, 3rd time's the charm. Awesome. Don't know if it's good. I actually haven't checked the Hundo CP on this thing. I don't know if you would want one. I mean, obviously, unless you're a Hundo collector, but there it is. Added to the Dex, super awesome. Now, what are you, my friend? Wow, 15, 12, 15. That would have been a cool shiny. Got Rockruff number 2. RDW, you're in here, man. You got me the shiny Deoxys. Can you give me shiny doggy? No, sadly, but thank you so much for the invite. Missy Gal, are you gonna give me the blue doggo? Unfortunately not. Number 4, accidentally clicked the thing, but it's not shiny. 520, it's fine. Number 5 is not blue. Number 6, I think, kind of lost count, and still not blue. Lucky number 7 in bed is still not blue, and I believe this one wasn't great. Yeah, 519. Hey, Ivan, could you do me a favor? Could you check number 8 for me?
All right, let's see it.
Let's see it. Come on, blue doggo. No. Man, come on, man. What the heck?
New gen?
Raid number 9 for the Rock Puppy is not shiny. Rockruff number 10 is gonna be still not shiny. Fine. Rockruff number 11. Still not blue. Number 12, please. Still not blue. Lucky number 13, please be blue. It's not though. So unfortunately, no shiny doggos yet, but just got a shiny Hoothoot, so that's cool. Always down with a little shiny Hoothoot. Don't know if this one's gonna be good, but I'd like a good one for PvP, because, I mean, it's pretty decent. Also, if you hear purring in the background, for some reason, Ivan and Thurman are listening to a kitty cat purr for hours.
Meow.
Yeah, there it is. Oh my god. It's something else. It's making me a little sleepy. But let's see what happens here. Come on, Hoothoot, please be good. Yeah, it's not good, but still cool to see it.
He didn't get it.
Encounter number 14. Please prove him wrong. No, he was right. Number 15 from Dr. Ambassador. Come on, Dr. Ambassador. Oh, yes! Shiny on number 15.
Nice.
Oh, that looks so good. If only you showed up earlier so that you could prove Ivan wrong. Here you go, Ivan. This is what it looks like.
Ooh, it looks really good.
There you go. All right, see, you want to see it, Thurman?
That's
Yeah.
actually a really good color for it.
I'm really happy with it. This one isn't amazing, but I don't care. First Gen 7 shiny. I don't know what I want to turn it into. I mean, we could turn it into the nighttime form now, but I think I'll hold off for just a moment, you know. See if we get any more, some that are better, you know. But yeah, man, only 15. That's not bad at all. Totally down. And yeah, 12, 13, 12. Oh well, and it's from Indonesia. That's so cool. Let's get some more. So I didn't record it, but I did get a shiny palm tree. Isn't that neat? You know what's even cooler? Getting another shiny palm tree. These things are insanely boosted. Again, if you ever hear a hundo out and about, maybe go for it. You probably would get a shundo of it. It's not useful for anything, but it's a golden giant palm tree. It's a gigantic trophy. A giant golden compensation device. Go for it, seriously.
And it's a dragon, so if you need the platinum for the dragon medal, definitely go for it.
Make sure it has better IVs than this.
The next day.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's day 2, and we have Gen 7 everywhere, as you can see on the nearby here. And luckily for me, we've got my favorite starter right here. Now, I really love Poplio. I think Poplio is the best design for all the beginning stages, but when it evolves, I don't like it, which is really sad. But I will say, like, when it comes down to the evolutions for most of the other two, I like them. Like, Rowlet has a pretty solid line all the way through. Litten's okay. I like the middle form, not so much Incineroar. But yeah, when it comes down to Poplio, I love this. This looks great, but when it evolves, it's so heartbreaking. You know, I was so excited for this, and then I saw what it turned into, and I was like, oh, gotcha. But anyways, that one's down, and on top of that, we've got ourselves some researches, which I've already completed those. We'll get to those in just a second. But also, there's a collection challenge to catch Rowlet, Litten, Poplio. That's Picky Peck, I believe. And of course, little Yungoos, which can be shiny, and I will not catch one until we get a shiny one. I want to get a shiny Dex entry for that. So yeah, on that note, let's grab our 10 Pokeballs and claim this bottom one. What are ya? All right, well, looks like we're not catching this. And that also means that we cannot proceed any further until we catch it. Awesome. Let's find that shiny Yungoos, because I really want to get that done. Another interesting thing about this Alolan season that they're going to be doing is that incenses here last for 90 minutes, which is great. The downside is static gameplay is dead now. An incense will only bring in a Pokemon once every 5 minutes if you're staying still, and then if you're walking, apparently they're going to be a lot better. So yeah, kind of kills, you know, incense and chill streams unless you're walking around, but I don't know, like, I feel like they could have made it slightly more, like maybe 2.5 minutes. That would have been better, but 5 minutes that's a lot, personally. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I'd love to know your opinions on that. Are you okay with this instance change, or do you think they really missed the mark on this? Yungoos check, and not shiny, unfortunately. Now, instead of having the blonde little stripe, it's gonna have like a lavendery purple color. It looks really good, so I'm hoping that we'll run into one of those soon. And we do have the new Picky Peck right here, which has a great evolution. I love Toucanon. Toucanon looks great. It's basically just a gigantic Fruit Loop cereal mascot. Absolutely love it, but let's catch him real quick, add him to the Dex. I love when they introduce new Pokemon because I love seeing the Dex entry string. Like, you don't get to see that too often nowadays, and every time they do like these big mass drops, you get to see it quite a few times, and I just love it. Especially like the Mega Dex, that looks good too. But there we go, we'll register this one to the Dex, and let's see what the IVs are like. Hopefully we got something amazing here. You are. Not that great, but whatever. Guys, this is really crazy. Check this out. We got a wild Hitmontop right here. This possibly still can be shiny in the wild, so hopefully we run into more of those, because I still need this. I didn't get it during the Johto tour. And I don't think this is a full odds. At least I'm hoping it's not a full odds. It would really suck if it was, but I don't care in the end of the day. Let's try to get a shiny Hitmontop as well, because I need that for the shiny living dex. That is such a cool find. Next up for our dex entries, we've got Rowlet. Also, don't worry about the Yungoos, it wasn't shiny. But yeah, that's super cool. This is like a fan favorite out of all of them. I would say that Popplio is probably the least popular to pretty much everybody, minus myself, but there's a lot of people that love Rowlet, especially because of the anime, and Litten has definitely been a fan favorite for a lot of people, especially because I think Incineroar is on Smash, so yeah, I think a lot of people seem to like him. But anyways, there we go. We've registered Rowlet to the dex, super awesome. Looking forward to this shiny, it has a really good shiny. In fact, almost every single one of them have good shinies, which is great. But how are your IVs, my friend? Wow. That's pretty good. And right after Rowlet, we got our bronze medal for the Alola region. Looking forward to leveling this badge up because I love the Pokemon in this region. We got a Litten here, but first, purple? No, all right, perfectly fine. This is only like check number 8 or something like that, but there we go, Litten. This one, I would say is probably number 2 for everyone, but I'd like to know in the comments down below, how do you guys feel about these starters? Which one's your favorite? Which one's your least favorite? Which one do you not really care about at all? I'd like to know, but yeah, I mean, I like Litten. I like Torracat a lot, the middle form, but Incineroar, I don't know why, it doesn't do it for me. I love its typing. I love Fire and Dark. I think that's fantastic, but yeah, I don't know. Just not a fan of the design. But anyways, there it is, registered to the dex. Plus, this thing has a great looking shiny, by the way. And this is PvP, maybe? All right, well, maybe I'm happier with this. Guys, this is super awesome. Look at what we just found. Zhang Mao. This is the pseudo-legendary of the Alola region. It is a pure dragon type, I believe, at the current moment. But when we evolve this thing, it becomes a dragon and fighting, which is super cool. You know, no, we're gonna use an Ultra Ball. I wanna make sure we actually catch this, but that is so awesome. I was hoping to run into one of these, but man, they are super rare from what I've been able to see, so very, very happy that we finally got one and we're gonna get it in the dex. I love this thing shiny too, because the little heart on his head turns pink and he turns like a gold all over his body, but there it is in the dex. I do love the design of this, and honestly, the whole line looks pretty cool. So let's take a look. This one's really bad. We'll try to do a like trade on this, maybe it'll turn out better, but that is just so neat. I am so glad that we were able to get one of these. Hopefully we'll be able to find more though, because again, I want to get the candies. I don't know if I want to use rare candies as well to, you know, like power it up. And unfortunately, there are no Yungooses around. I've seen a few, but nothing yet for the shiny. And again, I don't want to catch one until I get the shiny, but there is the collection challenge, and I don't want to miss out on this either. So we have 8 days and 4 hours to get this done, and if we don't do it, then I'll just have to bite the bullet and catch it and do the evolution. But you know what, I have a feeling we're gonna pull it off. So this is freaking awesome. Shiny Soul Rock, totally down. Hopefully we will be able to catch this. This is kind of a big one, but I've yet to have a shiny run on me, so boom, great curve, totally down. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get this, but let's see what happens. Uno, dos, tres, easy. I really thought that was gonna fight more. It is weather boosted. Hopefully that means it's good, but more than likely it won't be. Let's see what happens, come on, please. Yeah, 10, 4, 6. Still a cool shiny. And now it's Spotlight Hour. Completely forgot about it. Hi Goku, how are you?
Hi.
And of course we got Ivan. I was about to call him Goku again. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah! Goku 2.0.
I mean, you know, nothing wrong with that. Now, yeah, I mean, this is an okay Spotlight Hour. I'm mostly looking forward to the Paris one. That one's probably the most exciting one for everybody.
Oh my god, it's
but,
Cubone!
Yeah.
No way!
You got a Cubone?
So rare!
Oh my god! So Spotlight Hour went okay. Nobody got any shinies. Ivan got a hundo, so that's neat. We decided to go up there and get some Kyoto Sushi and Grill. It was delicious. It was really, really nice. Yes. But now, Goku, you and I, we're gonna be doing this. We're going to be evolving our twin shinies.
Even though it's not so much a twin anymore.
It's not much of a twin. Yeah, he maxed just a freaking 50, so I'm like, all right. So what are we thinking? Poliwrath or Politoed?
I thought we agreed it was Politoed since it was Johto to
Then let's do it. I'm down. You know what? That makes a lot of sense. There's the King's Rocks, and there we go. Here, boom, let's put it up here real quick. Pretty cool, right? I mean, still a twin Goku bad, which is like the funniest thing ever.
Yes.
And we both, yeah, there's yours and there's mine. Nice.
Psychedelic Toads.
Ah, I love these things so freaking much. But yeah, I mean, I would love to know, hey, well, you actually have it. What does it turn into? At level 50, it is a 2754. Pretty cool.
Max it out.
I mean, I'd like to, but I can't right now. But we will in the future. My XLs went into a PvP Politoed.
Well, that's just a poor decision on your part.
You're right, because it didn't really serve me too well, did it? I cannot believe this right now. Shiny freaking Yungoos. Now, I'm gonna just say it here. I hatched some 2-kilometer eggs, and unfortunately there were some Yungooses in there, but they didn't actually hatch, and I didn't get the, like, Dex entry animation. So we're either gonna see a shiny Dex entry here, or unfortunately we're not, but who cares? I mean, this is the first one I've actually physically caught. So I'm happy about that, but please go to the Dex. It didn't. But on the upside, it's bad, but also on the upside, we could do this for the Dex entry in the morning or in the next video, we'll see, but oh, that's so cool. I'm so glad we got that. So glad we got that, but really wish we got to see that Dex entry, but it is what it is. We've seen a lot of Dex entries today, so, you know. Good morning, everybody. It's now the next day, and man, let me tell you, we were up for a while. Sadly, nothing cool happened afterwards, but I mean, still, we got the shiny Yungoos, so I really cannot complain. And plus, we got the shiny Rockruff earlier. We're doing great when it comes down to Gen 7 shinies. We won't be doing any evolutions in this video, just because I want to get one more of the Yungoos and at least 1 or 2 more of the Rockruffs, because obviously there's a few ones of those there. Today's positive comment shout-out's gonna go to Gemma G. I got the Hundo Shadow Apex Ho-Oh, and I am so happy. Gemma, I'm happy for you too. Are you kidding me? That's insanely rare. And the best part is, there's probably only going to be 1 chance to ever get that, so you really hit the lottery on that, and a Hundo Ho-Oh with Sacred Fire, especially with that plus next to it, is pretty useful, so huge congratulations. Hopefully your Lugia comes out as a Hundo as well. That would be insane luck. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see some more amazing Pokemon Go content, go ahead, check some of the videos out here, and while you're at it, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell icon so you know when I upload, and also, comment down below. Have you gotten any of the brand new shiny Gen 7 Pokemon? Please, I'd love to know. Links for Patreon and merch are in the description box below, but with that being said, this is the end of the video. I'll see you in the next one.